Hi, you beautiful people out there. Today I am making hash browns and I have found my gadget. Yes, I knew it was out there somewhere. Instead of using this. Yes, I like to use this. I'm still kind of manual here. I found this. Something a step up. And no, I don't have an electric one. It would be better to have an electric one, but I don't have an electric one. I'm going to use this one, at least to give me a choice. This is very small grade holes instead of the big ones. So I'm going to do manual hash browns today. Yes, manual. I don't have an electric one, but I'm going to do it manual. So I found my gadget. Yes. And I'm going to do it manual with my hand. I got to do it with my hand and put this thing together so I can start cutting my hash browns. Homemade hash browns today. Okay, now that I got my little gadget set up, okay, I guess a manual, kind of like a food processor. So now I have my potatoes here. So now I'm going to start making my hash browns. Homemade manual hash browns. Yes. Okay. Okay, you can see that? Okay, put this potato in. Wow, it really is manual. Let me turn the side, please. Yes, it's a manual. Then I turn the handle. Oh, there it goes. Yes. And guess what? An electric one is next on my list. See, kind of piece. I got a smaller. So y'all don't need to watch this all the way through. So the next one is a manual. I'm going to get an electric one. Yes, I'm going to get an electric one next time. I'm going to finish this up and we're going to start putting the seasoning to it. Okay, see how it's adding up? So this is my manual. My manual thing is going to be electric pretty soon. Okay, the hash browns. Now I'm going to put seasoning to it. Is all it's finished. So I'm going to put some seasoning to it now. Okay, I think I'm going to fry it in. I think I'm going to fry it in butter because potatoes and butter kind of go together. You can use oil, vegetable oil or something, but I'm going to do butter. While it's warming up, here I'm going to use salt. Just sprinkle a little bit. You don't want to make it salty. Too salty. Now, I mean, you don't have to put onion powder in it, but I think onion powder would give it a good, better flavor. Like potatoes fried in onions, onion powder. But I put a little pepper in there. Okay. Now you could end it at that. You don't have to put nothing in there. But I'm going to add seasoned salt because I think it just a little bit. It'll put a little seasoning, a little more seasoning flavor to it. You can start with that. Now you could use starch if you like to help it to hold together. But I'm just going to have it raw, cook it the way it is and whatnot. So you can choose to mix whatever seasoning you got with it. But no, we're going to put it in the skillet. Alright, now that the hash browns are cooking, right now I just turned over one. I'm going to turn over the other. I'm going to give them a few more minutes. It's not as brown as I hoped it would be. But see, these are the hash browns. I seasoned them and put them in the butter and stuff to cook them. And since it's raw, it takes a little bit longer. But they are freshly made hash browns. So I'm going to turn this other one over. I see they begin to brown around the edges. So that means that it is browning. Yes, this one is brown. Okay. Want them to cook a little bit more and whatnot. I'm trying to turn them up because I don't want them to burn though. Okay. So, like I said, I'm making hash browns, and they're browning, and they're homemade. You know, not all the time hash browns is perfect, but as you can see, the hash brown, we're gonna give them just a few more minutes to cook. I was kind of scared to turn it up because I don't want them to burn. And because it was raw potatoes, you know, from raw potatoes, it's going to take them a little bit longer to cook. So, but these are homemade hash browns, made by hand. It's no processed machine. It ain't nobody packing into no square containers. It's totally by hand. Of course, once you put them in there, sometimes the strings, you know, they come out. I try to make it round, but people know how hash browns are. Sometimes people just put them in a skillet and they just scramble them. And that's how, but I didn't just put it in the skillet. I tried to make it, you know, round hash browns though, by forming it with my own hands. Now, when you put the seasoning in it, you can put more than just, because I use onion powder, seasoning salt, pepper, salt, you know, in it. But be careful because you can actually make it too salty. So you can also add little things like parsley. You can add like like cornstarch, if you know want them to hold it together a little bit better and whatnot. So we're gonna try to let this cook, and I'm gonna flip it so you can see if I want it to be a golden brown. Now I'm trying to wait and see. Well, it's cooking and whatnot. As you can see, the hash brown turned out pretty good. I'm going to add this with some eggs and some sausage, you know, just to make a full breakfast with eggs, sausage, hash brown, and whatnot. But homemade, when you do it directly from the raw potato and ground it up, it tastes different from when you have the process already and the thing frozen for a long time. And you can put your own seasoning in the one when you make your own hash browns. You can season it yourself. So don't forget to subscribe, you know, or like the video. I'm just doing simple. I'm very simple for people who's not, you know, they not chefs or anything. I'm not a big chef or anything like that. But I like flavor. I like making food that tastes good. Even if it ain't the prettiest you can find, I want it to taste good, honey. Just, you can give me some pretty food, but if it's nasty, I ain't gonna eat it. I want food to taste good. So, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my breakfast. As y'all can see, this is the hash browns, homemade hash brown with my own seasoning in the middle of it. So don't forget to subscribe and like my video. And I have other little simple recipes that I'm gonna try to make, and different ones too. So, thanks for watching. Bye.